Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Gala Games, whose current price stands at the $0.02522 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 0.2%. and in this video I want to give you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I expect to play out, starting my analysis here on the daily chart. And allow me to kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening here on the Gala Games chart. You can see that Gala Games here on the daily chart, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.85 mark, in a movement that I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the all-time high, we have been seeing no prices in this massive ABC corrective movement, which has now taken us back to around the $0.23 mark, and in that movement, that is what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2. Then after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a movement to the upper side in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, then expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure that I have right here, in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, which is a corrective wave, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure, and that is what we are seeing over here, giving us our low at around the $0.02 mark. And giving you a measure from the all-time high, you can see that Gala Games is down more than 92%, and that means there are chances that we might have seen the bear market low, and there are chances that the low that you have over here might be the low for that high Elliot wave count 2, and soon we might see that a reversal to the upper side in this impulsive wave in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. And here on the daily chart I can give you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.34 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Gala Games to do once we see at the next bull market. And in that movement to the upper side, which is an impulsive wave, I'll also expect to see fractal waves in formation to the upper side, and that is the long-term scenario that I expect to play out here on the Gala Games chart. And jumping to the 1 hour chart so that I can give you the short-term scenarios that I expect to play out here on the Gala Games chart. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see after making our low down there at around the $0.023 mark, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in a movement that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures, and that is what I've been having in my previous videos, having this as the first wave to the upper side, then this as a massive wave 2, then this was an impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of a wave 3, then I expected a bit of a retracement in the formation of a wave 4 before we continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure, in the formation of this wave 2 we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure, because a second wave is a corrective wave, and I believe we are seeing such a structure right here, having this as the wave A, then a wave B, then we continued pushing even low in the formation of a wave C, which fully maximized the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2. And after seeing the low for that wave 2, whatever we expected next is a movement to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side, which is an impulsive wave. And using the trend-based Fibonacci, I sketched out a minimum target area to the upper side by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gave me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.027 mark. And you can see the high that we have over here is at around the $0.027 mark, meaning we almost fully maximized the formation of that wave 3. That is the target area that I have sketched out using the trend-based Fibonacci. And after seeing that high, we have been seeing a bit of a pullback over here in the formation of this wave 4, but this wave 4 has now invalidated my Elliot wave structure, because you can see our wave 4 over here has retraced into the high of this wave 1. And that means this Elliot wave structure is now invalid because of this wave 4, and we cannot have this movement to the upper side as an Elliot wave structure anymore. And the other way to view it as is just as an ABC corrective structure, having this as the wave A, then this is the wave B, then I'm expecting another bounce to the upper side in the formation of a wave C. And once you see this movement to the upper side in the formation of a wave C, then we need to be very careful, because there are chances that Gala Games might be giving us a new low here on the 1 hour chart, and once that plays out, then that might be the bear market low. And So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and giving you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, which is still giving us a bullish movement to the upper side. I can use the Fibonacci's connecting them from the low of the first wave down there, that is the wave A, to the high of that wave A, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave C at the fib level 1.618, and that is back to around the $0.031 mark. So there's still a chance of making it back to around the $0.031 mark, that is here on the Gala Games chart in the formation of this wave C. And in case that plays out, then I will expect Gala Games to give us a new low before we can start sketching out a movement to the upper side, which is impulsive in the formation of that high Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side, and taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 46 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to see any movements to the upper side. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices are coming our way, so we might see that reversal to the upper side in the formation of that wave C, and then once we complete the formation of this ABC corrective movement, we can expect another impulsive movement to the lower side to give us a new low in the formation of that high Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And that's the update for Gala Games.